Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. In today's video, we will be talking about actions while manifesting a specific person. The reason that I made this video is because there is a lot of contradiction. Because two things come into play. One is Neville Goddard's teachings, where he talks about the fact that you won't have to lift a finger. And the other is sometimes we say that, hey, if we are in the state of having what we want, why wouldn't we be talking to our specific person? So let's understand everything better. Let's get into this video. Let's first understand one concept about our manifestation journey and something that is just a first is one of the biggest steps, but of the very first steps of embodiment. Oftentimes, when we consider manifestation, we only consider manifestation as a mind game. We consider and think about it in terms of a mindset. But it's not just a mindset. It's usually embodied out in the physical world through your actions and through your behavior. So think about it this way, that every action that you do is derived from a belief. And every belief that you have is eventually going to be turning into an action, which is going to be later creating a boundary for you, and in your life moving forward you're going to be perceiving things that way. So whenever we are talking about manifestation, it's not just affirm, because your actions also matter. The way that you behave also matters. The things that you do in your physical world with your body basically matters. So let's just consider how they come into play while manifesting a specific person. How while manifesting a specific person, doing too much can often be very harmful. And let's understand the difference between the things that I mentioned. Not lifting a finger, and if I am aligned with this, then wouldn't I be acting on this? See, every time we have a belief, it is eventually solidified through an action. Let's say I'm starting to get into a journey of manifesting a specific person. Let's say my name is Sarah, and I am someone who wants to manifest a relationship with one of my exes. And I start focusing on the manifestation process. I get coaching from Manifesting Better. He gives me great advice and he gives me some tips on how to move forward with manifestation. He gives me self-concept work. He helps me clear my trauma and clear my blocks. And I start my manifestation process. I'm doing some routines, I'm doing some affirmations, and then suddenly one day I get this urge to reach out to my specific person. Now I am in a situation where our relationship didn't end fully very well, and in my mind I'm very triggered with the idea of even texting this person. So just pausing you here, if you are in a no contact situation, I have a video about it, so I will post it down below, you can check it out. But then let's say I text my person and then he doesn't respond back to me. Seeing that makes me more triggered. So instead of calming myself down and working on my resistance, what I do is I go and stalk him on social media. And after I stalk him on social media, I realize that he has unfollowed me. Then I start to react more, I start to panic more. Maybe I text him once more. Then maybe I text him once more. Maybe he still hasn't responded. The next day I start calling him. The next day I start chasing him. And then I tell myself that, hey, I was affirming that I'm loved. I was affirming that I was in a relationship. Why did it not work out for me? Let's see the issue here. First of all, you affirming that I am loved doesn't actually matter if your actions in the physical world are opposite. If in my mind I would fully believe that I am someone who is loved, I wouldn't be chasing someone in the physical world. If in my mind I would know my worth, I wouldn't be fighting for someone's attention through my actions. Because I kept doing those actions, what kept happening is the old beliefs that were so strong, that had the identity of someone who's a chaser, had the identity of someone who doesn't respect herself, started to come to surface again. And because they were already beliefs, because I considered them facts already, they started to get solidified. Hence, the new affirmations that I was doing had little to no effect, because in the physical world I didn't actually embody them. I just said some affirmations and I didn't carry on with them. Every action that we do solidifies a belief. If in that moment I would have acted differently, things would have turned differently. And I will tell you how I would have acted if I was a person who was confident about my manifestation and living in the end later in this video. See, you have to understand something. The way that we act with ourselves, the way that we behave with ourselves is how we teach the world to behave with us. If in our mind we know that we want something, if in our mind we are clear that we want this thing and we are working on the fact of feeling like we deserve it, and then when some circumstance hits, we start acting opposite and we start chasing that thing. We either start begging for it, we either start running after it, or we start manipulating the circumstances in some way. There is no reason why this thing should work out for us. It's very simple. If I am teaching the world through my own actions that this is how I deserve to be treated, why should the world treat me differently? If I am embodying the state of someone who doesn't actually need the full relationship, I'm simply happy to offer my 100% to someone who isn't right now giving me his 100%, then why should that person change? If I myself am someone who is willing to settle for myself and with myself, why should someone else not settle with me? Why should they give me more? Why should they give me the full treatment if I'm so okay and so happy with settling for less? Because it doesn't matter what I say, what matters is what I do. At one place, I'm saying that I deserve to be in a relationship, I am worthy, and on the other place, someone starts giving me small breadcrumbs and I start accepting it. Then isn't the fact that I'm solidifying through my actions that I don't actually fully deserve it, I'm just saying it. Because my actions are totally contradictory to what I want. Understand that doing actions is how you build a confident mindset within yourself in relation to your affirmations. Understand that every time you act and embody a certain behavior in your physical world, you finalize it and you make a condition of it in your mind that is becoming more solid by the second. So in case of Sarah, let's say I was in a situation where I started acting and I started feeling resistance and I started thinking that maybe I should text this person. I should have asked myself, wait, first of all, let me ask myself, would texting this person right now be a good idea? Would it result in me getting my manifestation or not? Let's say I do text him and I get a response that is a little bit contradictory. Would I be okay with it or would I react to it? If the answer is I would react to it, then I need to work on myself more. But if the answer is that I would be okay with it and I text them and they don't respond back, I would deal with that resistance instead of chasing them again. Instead of settling again, instead of begging again and going and stalking them again. I would be calm. I would know that, hey, I am Sarah and I am great. As everyone around me keeps telling me, and my coach also keeps telling me, I'm great. I have a lot to offer. I am someone who is very worthy of being in a full relationship. I don't actually deserve breadcrumbs from someone. I don't actually deserve something smaller from someone. I do deserve a full relationship. And this person would actually be lucky to be with me. If this person wants to be with me and if this person wants to be in a relationship with me, then maybe he should be the one thinking about reaching out to me. Because I offer great things. I bring a lot to the table. And if I bring a lot to the table, then there should be a line in front of it. This is not my line, this is Jordan Peterson. But if I bring a lot to the table, then there should be line in front of it. And if there isn't a line in front of it, maybe I'm not someone who's acting like someone who brings a lot to the table. Understand that in manifesting a specific person, inaction is usually the biggest action. The less you do, the more it comes. The more still you are in your self-worth and in your growth, the more manifestations come to you. The more you focus on yourself in a manner where you are still and knowing that, hey, I deserve to be in a great relationship. I know what I offer. I know my worth. And this person would be very happy to be with me. It would be a privilege for this person to be in my energy. And it's not just that I wouldn't be lucky, it would be great for me too, but I shouldn't be the one trying to convince them for my worth. I know my worth, I know what I offer, and if this person wants that, he should show up in a disciplined and a consistent way like I do. But if I myself am not going to show up in a consistent way in front of this person, then what reason does this person have to show up in a consistent way in front of me? If I myself am so hot and cold with myself because at one place I say I want a relationship, on the other place this person gives me small breadcrumbs and I start accepting it and I celebrate that, then what reason do I have to get more? Why is it that this person should give me more? If the world is reflecting back to me everything that I am, and I cannot even follow through my words, then why should this person follow through their words? If everything is coming from you, then the first person that you need to respect and be consistent with is yourself. If everything is a reflection of you, then you need to make sure that what you are inside is someone who values themselves, is someone who can stand in their own worth and understand that they have a lot to offer, and that any person in this world would be lucky to be with them. And that you don't have to chase and you don't have to run after anyone to feel valued. That your value comes from you. And when it is already present in front of you, the mirror starts reflecting that, and other people start reflecting that in your life. I really hope and I really intend that you stop chasing anyone, because you deserve more than that. And I am also fighting for you. I am telling you that you deserve more. But no one should be fighting you for your self worth. You yourself alone should be accepting that, hey, I deserve more and I'm going to act that way. I'm not going to settle till I get the full thing that I want, because I'm way more stronger than accepting some half treatment from someone that I don't actually enjoy and is just a fear driven action. I really intend that you get the message of this video. Inaction on your fears and inaction on your desperation is the biggest action that you can take while manifesting a specific person. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day ahead.
Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions and I will see you guys in the next one.